In the beginning, the world was dark and cold, and only the gods had the power of fire. And in this world, Prometheus was a lonely god. Prometheus decides to create man out of clay and water. His creatures, happy to have a kind god that will take care of them, frolic in the warm rays of the sun that Prometheus has shown them. In their weak, childlike state, they bask in the summer sun, not realizing that the goddess Demeter will bring an end to summer, and that they will have to endure the harsh, cold winter months. He also shows them the secret of fire, which in the beginning only the gods had. He showed them how to keep it alive, and how to keep it alive using the ash tree, and how to cook with the fire. His creations are blessed with the fact that Prometheus is a kind creator. He shows his creature with skills to create shelter for themselves, and instills the knowledge in them to face their homes towards the warm rays of Lord Helios' sun in his fiery chariot. With this new knowledge, his creations know that to ensure their survival, the best way is to appeal to Zeus, the god of gods. And the only thing they have to gift him with is with their best oxen. So Prometheus' pitiful creatures sacrifice the best of the ox meat to the god, often going without themselves to keep him content. Even with their selfless sacrifice, Zeus has plans of his own and devises to kill Prometheus' beloved humans. Prometheus learns of Zeus's plan and pleads on behalf of his creations. Zeus, only slightly moved, decrees that if Prometheus' creatures continue to give him the majority of the ox meat, they will be spared. Prometheus decides that this isn't in the best interest of his creatures, and that they will continue to go hungry and perish if they give all of their meat to Zeus, so he devises a plan. Taking one of the great oxen, he slaughters the beast quickly and hides the great amount of meat under the undesirable stomach and ox innards, and makes piles with the bones of the ox under the great pieces of fat. Prometheus knows that Zeus will undoubtedly think he is getting the lion's share of the prize, and pick the pile of fat. Prometheus summons Zeus to pick his bounty. The great god looks at the piles and knows his choice will be easy. He points greedily to the pile of fat glistening in the light of the fire, and decrees that this will be the prize which he intends the creatures of Prometheus to award him. Prometheus bows to Zeus's decision and lets Zeus take his bounty away. Once Zeus starts going through his prize, he realizes Prometheus' deception. "You have chosen to gift your pathetic creations with the best of the meat that should have gone to me," says Zeus. "So to punish your creatures, I will take away the greatest gift that you have given them," and with a sweep of his hand, Zeus extinguishes all fire from the earth. Astonished and angry with the greed of the great god, Prometheus decides to get revenge and take the fire back to his people. He ascends to the back of Lord Helios' great chariot and steals the rays of the sun. He quickly brings the fire back to his rejoicing people. Zeus, high up in his throne in Mount Olympus, smells the smoke wafting from earth. His rage is uncontrollable, and he decides on a great punishment for the Titan. "You, who have deceived me time and again, you will face your punishment." And with this, Zeus commands that Prometheus will be thrown to the end of the world, where he will be chained and bound to a mountain with great unbreakable bronze chains and spikes to hold him there. Prometheus, for his tricks against Zeus, will know no relief. He'll burn under the sun's rays during the day and freeze under the watchful moon at night. Zeus decides that chaining him to a mountain is not enough and sends a vicious, ravenous, steel-beaked eagle to devour Prometheus' liver every day, only to grow back at night to give the beast something new to feed on. And to punish Prometheus' creations, Zeus demands that Hephaestus, Zeus' son and the god of fire, to create Pandora, who will be gifted to humans and become the wife of Epithemius, Prometheus' brother. But Pandora is not a true gift. She carries with her a box that contains all of the evil in the world. Curiosity will get the better of Pandora, and she will open the box, releasing all of the evils in the world. In her haste to get the box closed, she traps one element, hope, in the box, and sealing it away from all mankind. In order to have some leverage against the great god, Prometheus uses his gift of foresight to predict that one of Zeus's many children will be his downfall, and that for his greed, the Olympians will rebel against him. Knowing that Zeus is still planning the destruction of his creatures, Prometheus warns Deucalion of his plot to destroy humanity. When the great flood comes, Deucalion and his wife are the only humans left on Earth and are appointed to repopulate it. After he's been tortured and chained to Mount Caucasus for 30,000 years, Zeus realizes since he does not have the gift of prophecy that Prometheus has, he needs him to reveal which of his children is going to be his downfall. To make amends, he sends Hercules to remove the bronze chains and spikes, and and to slay the vicious steel-beaked eagle that has been eating his liver every day. But Zeus does not want Prometheus to forget his slight against him, and demands that Prometheus wear 2 rings, one of bronze to remind him of the chains and spikes that held him fast, and one of stone, symbolizing the mountain that he was chained to. In support of their kind creator and all that he has done for them, Prometheus's creatures wear these rings also to honor him.